Okay, so I'm going to go over my awesome key invention. It's response to the circle of fifths, because I've had a lot of students that when they see the circle of fifths, they get down to the bottom of the circle where there's sharps and flats and all, like lots of sharps and flats, and it gets kind of confusing. So here's how I've done it. I make a triangle, and each of the corners of the triangle I write a C. This side is flats and this side is sharps. So right away I tell the students you have nothing or everything. All or nothing. So I have all the notes in the musical alphabet are flat in this key, all the notes in the musical alphabet are sharp in this key. Then, like the circle of fifths, I proceed by order of sharps. So G is first. And so on. And then on this side I do flats. Okay, and for beginning students I explain that not only is it 5 letters, but it's 7 half steps in order to make this letter. I mean, that's why I get down here, I have that sharp. It's 5 letters, but also 7 half steps, so I need the sharp. So as I go down the triangle, I have 1 sharp, so this is the sharp side. This is the flat side. I have 1 sharp, 2 sharps, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the flat side, I've got 1 flat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I draw lines between the enharmonic equivalents. So C flat is the same as B. When we use a piano keyboard, we can see that. G flat is the same as F sharp. And D flat is the same as C sharp. So now I call these little conduits. If I decide to play the scales in order, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, I can go now to here, think this key, and continue up back in order, making a quote-unquote circle, but it's organized in a way so that I can see the separation between the enharmonic keys. And for all the students that I've shown this to, it makes a whole lot more sense. Right, guys?
Yes.
Have a look. We're in class.
Yay!
Okay. So now I use a couple of mnemonic devices that I've learned over the years to memorize the keys. So what is it, Cassie?
Good deeds are ever bearing sharp.
Yeah, good deeds are ever bearing fruit. But it's sharp fruit, like a pineapple or a banana if it's frozen. Okay. So this shows me the order of sharps. 1 sharp, 2 sharps, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't list C sharp here because I know that it's all or nothing. Okay. Now, to find what is sharp, I use another mnemonic device. Bat, cats, go, down, alleys, eating, birds. So this corresponds to the good deeds are ever mnemonic device. So if I say, how many sharps are in the key of A? Good deeds are 3, and what is sharp? Fat cats go. So on staff paper or whatever, I can mark the notes in that order that are sharp. Okay, and that goes for all the keys. Notice I have 7 here. That lists all 7 notes for C sharp. The reason I have 7, though, is pretty cool. If I want to figure out the flats in flat keys, I use the saying backwards. So F, the key of F, has 1 flat. The key of B flat has 2 flats, so I have to imagine flats on all of these as I go backwards. The key of E flat has 3 flats, A flat 4, and so on. To find out what notes are flat in those flat keys, I use this saying backwards as well. Okay, so in the key of F, I'll use a bass clef this time. The key of F has 1 flat. The key of E flat has 2, B and E. So these little sayings and knowing which way to go help your beginning students quickly find sharps and flats in each key. Then what I'll have them do is write out the musical alphabet and put in the sharps and flats in each key, and there you go. So I don't really have a name for it other than the triangle of awesomeness, and my students seem to like it. All right, thanks.